Okay, let me just do something real quick here, and I'm gonna have another word with you guys about something. I got something that I've got to take off my chest. Let me just get rid of this stupid thing at the top first before I go into that. Is that it? Good. Okay, so so far I think everything's going really well. Up until this point, I've wanted to do everything that I've done, sort of thing. The only exception being the Hildy thing that happened, which was, I suppose, a bonus, but that was just something the game threw at me that I worked into how things are going. But I had a plan for this Let's Play, for the first part of it anyway, just like I did with Oblivion, and then sort of like see where it takes me, sort of thing. And my plan was basically to get to this far and do the dragon fight as I did it. But before we get into the dragon fight, I have a slight confession to make, and this is something I don't normally do, but I actually re-recorded some of the Let's Play. It was after Bleak Falls Barrow. In my first session after that, you know, as I left the cave, I acted, I wouldn't say out of character, but my character Rast did something. He killed somebody in what seemed like cold blood, and I did have a reason for him to do that in my head, but I didn't put that across in the episode, in the Let's Play, thinking I would explain it later. But that just wore at me, and it didn't really seem like the right thing to do. And in that sort of session, I also did the Hildy assassination as well, and that went really well. And that was when I sort of stopped recording, and I didn't like it. You know, I slept on it, you know, and I thought about it, and I didn't like it. So I decided to re-record it with the Hildy assassination in there as well. And so I thought, right, fine, if it goes wrong, then it goes wrong. But I really wasn't happy with the way that I sort of did that. And, you know, don't normally do it, sort of like, you know, roll with it and everything. But it was a choice that I made at that time, and I didn't feel that it was the right choice, or that I did it very well in the first place. So I re-recorded the bit after Bleak Falls Barrow, which is the version that you'll have seen by now, and I decided to throw the Speaksy, the skull troll, the troll skull in there, and when I chucked it, you know, that was like, where am I going, sort of thing, and it actually pointed in the same direction. So I thought, right, okay, so the game is sort of telling me, do what you just did before. But I was really scared about doing the Hildy assassination again, because I think I was really lucky the first time, so to do it twice was pretty amazing. And I will admit that if you watch that back, I think it's like video, you know, 10 or 11 or something, when I kill her, my stealth goes into detected, and I was terrified, to be quite honest with you, because I thought I'd been caught, and I thought that's really just going to throw everything, you know, and I you know, because I wasn't caught the first time I did it, so I was like, but nothing was there, and I was like, oh. So it was pretty much like for like, so I was very pleased with that. Much better the second time. Now, I don't normally do that, honestly. I don't normally re-record things. And I don't plan on doing it either. So the dragon fight that I just had went really, really well. Now, I did do some sort of tests before the Let's Play about what sort of spawned the dragon and stuff, because I did have an idea about how I wanted that fight to go. And it went really, really well. So I was so pleased. You notice that I was sort of like a bit stuttery afterwards. And I did the whole route of Whiterun afterwards. I really couldn't concentrate, because I was trying to think of like something I'd missed that had gone wrong there. But it was brilliant. Just the way it sort of panned out. I was so glad that worked. Because I told myself I'm not going to re-record. And I didn't, you know, have to face that sort of choice of do I have to or not, because it went so well, because I had a sort of plan for how that fight was going to go, and it went brilliant. I had to change the difficulty for that portion of the game down to novice, so that my allies, if you like, could kill the dragon in a decent amount of time, because I didn't want Rast to see them killing the dragon, and I didn't want him to actually you know, encounter the dragon himself, just like see it from a distance, and then by the time he would have got back, it was sort of dead. And it pretty much worked textbook. So I was so pleased. You saw me sort of like earlier changing the difficulty back to what we're on now, which is Adept or whatever. Yeah, Adept. So I'm really pleased with that. And now I feel that I can almost enjoy the game a little more, if you see what I mean. I've got a bit more flexibility now there were certain events that I wanted to happen. The Helgen thing went really well, and then coming here the way that I did. So I was really pleased with all that. The next thing was the dragon fight, and after this point there really isn't anything that I have in concrete. I will take this opportunity to ask for help. If there's anybody out there who's sort of like feels they can keep their mouth shut about stuff and is good at video editing / After Effects sort of stuff, then please, you know, get in touch via the comments, send me a PM, because I want to do a little thing further into the Let's Play. Going to be very vague here. Shouldn't be too much for someone who knows what they're doing, and I don't need it to happen the way I envisage in my head, but I would like it to. So if you feel that you are that person who can help me with this thing, then please get in touch. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright, so let's continue on. So I can little director's commentary here, but, and again, I hope you don't mind me sort of like taking it out of the game a little bit, but it's something that I feel that I have to do to come clean with things, to talk about, to express my feelings about how things are going in the Let's Play, and so far I think they're going really well. You guys really seem to be enjoying it. I'm actually really liking some of the comments I'm getting about Rast and what you guys feel sort of he's like and where he's going and where he's been, because they're close to what I'm sort of like thinking as well, which is really encouraging because it shows me that I'm playing him properly. Because obviously it's quite challenging to do, and little hiccups here and there, but I feel that it's going very well. I want to keep it going, but yeah, weight off my mind, that dragon fight. Wow. Right, so let's just keep going. But yeah, I just want to say, you know, thanks for enjoying the Let's Play so far. It's been great, and I'm just so glad that it's going the way it's going. I really am pretty stoked with things so far. Okay, so okay. Tired, so tired. So tired.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Oh, I know. Rest now. No fun at all getting pushed around by silly yellow people. Taking me back to Big House. All the time. All the time. Will we take me back to Big House now? No. Okay.
I
Hello.
work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Fruits and vegetables are hard work. Apparently.
Let me guess. They're saying it's because of this trouble with the storm cloak?
Stormy cloaks, storms with cloaks. Riding around.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Thank you. Rest.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
No.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Rest has errand. Rest must fetch from the cauldron. Cauldron? Yes, Arcadia.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Wizard send me. Call Frosty Salts.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Oh dear. Vessels.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first.
Dead
Oh,
bug.
but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
No. That's nice. That is nice. I like that.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Half this stuff you don't even steal, but
What do you
stealing
need, my
from
friend?
shops. Wrong? Rest, fetch. Good rest. Thirsty. Very nice. Refreshing.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Rest tired.
We drink to our youth.
Rest,
His
rest.
days come and gone. For the age of aggression.
But
is
rest
just
paid.
about done.
Rest gave girl.
We'll drive out the storm.
Rest
close
what bed?
every storm.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
No, girls.
Back our home,
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
down with oath.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Rest now.
The day of your
I know
death,
where it
we
is.
will drink
It's up there.
and we'll sing.
I've just been. What the?
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Yes, here. Yes.
But
Yes, I
this
know.
land is
Sleep
ours,
here.
and we'll
Rest,
see
sleep
it
here.
wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Need you to leave. Go. Shush. Let's just have a look and see what effect this massive fatigue is having. Stamina magic is reduced to about 60%. By about, your movement speed is reduced. You also learn skills slower. Oh, tired and nauseous. Oh. Oh, well if I don't... Oh, okay. Can't raise the voice to shout. If I'd have known I had... What is that? Is that a disease I've got? I didn't even notice I had that. Where did I get that from? If I'd have known that, I'd have had this. Which is... I don't know. I never really thought about him with a... be mute or in a whisper or anything. But yeah, apparently I'm mute. You got to, I guess that means I can't shout anyway, even if I wanted to. Anyway. I got that sorted. I gotta get that sorted. So he's mute. Okay. Right. Well rested. Okay, we need some food and drink, which we have. No, we want that. Okay, so we'll probably drink at the well outside.
You look worse than I feel.
Yes. Yes. Rest sick.
Well met, traveler.
Alright, let's go to that healing temple. It seems
Damn
like a...
those gray mains to Oblivion. They want to back the storm. They'll get what's coming to them.
Dead? Yes. Still dead.
The fever. My body burns.
Look! Drink.
Oh,
Potion.
happened.
Hello.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
No. I'm rest sick. Seems I cannot afford to have my disease treated.
Hardly stand
Right, I can't actually speak very well, so I'm not going to ask any of that. And I can't afford to have my disease
May
treated.
Kinnereth's winds blow you to fortune.
That's an issue. Girls. 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 I didn't drink either. I'm going to drink. I'm going to talk more of me now, because the fact that Rast can't actually speak, I shall fill in the void for him. So this is a good reason not to totally speak in character. The fact that my character cannot speak. So it'd be complete silence. I suppose you're thinking of his, you know, most of it's his thoughts anyway. But Carrots.
What is it, Argonian? Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
Carrot. Stupid carrot.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
For some reason, this doesn't even count as stealing. That would. Oh yeah. Well, that would really matter. Carrot.